Hey guys, so I'm walking home from practicing my front lever, and I practiced it at like a little playground. It's around here. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna tell you guys why I like to smile because it's really good for you, and I think you guys would like to hear about it, right? So when you smile, first off, you get really happy. But like if you're having a bad day, you can sit there and think to yourself, "Oh man, that's so sad. I'm upset about this. That guy did something, and it really pissed me off." And um, that can really deter your happiness. So what you can do is you can smile at it, and just eventually you'll start to actually be happy. Because when you smile for a long time, it just makes you happy because you're smiling. Your brain sees like, oh shit, I'm smiling. That means I'm happy, right? And then something's in there. Eventually, you actually become happy. And that's a pretty good thing to develop into a habit. And secondly, when you're smiling, people like talking to you more. They view you as more of a friendly person. So you can view somebody, like you can see somebody, you're sitting down, they walk into the room, you can look at them like, they're like, okay, don't really want to talk to that guy. Or maybe they're just like, oh yeah, okay, that's a person. But if you look at them like, hey man, what's up? You can say that. You can be a little bit vocal about it, like, yo, what's up, man? And they'll look at that more positively. They might start a conversation with you. And if you're already starting a conversation with somebody, then that kind of supplements the success. Does that make sense? It better, because I'm not repeating it. That's a pretty good thing to do. And it's all about the mentality, right? Basically, when you smile, that's something that improves your mentality. And that the mentality is what affects the rest of you. So this is like improving yourself at the very roots, Because when you smile, you act happy, and when you're acting happy, people like you better, and it's just all in all pretty good, And that means that when you're happy, you also work better. I found, right? You can be sad and you can be working on a project, you're kind of mulling it over, you don't really think about much else, you're not really present in the situation, you're stuck in your head. But when you're smiling, when you're happy, you're almost always like present, So I can't be happy and just like, I don't know, like sit there in my head. When I'm smiling and I'm happy and I'm talking to people, I'm always present. That's pretty good, I've been practicing it for like, I want to say a week now, something like that. And I don't think I've ever been happier because, I'm smiling. Of course I'm happy, I think a lot of people hear it like, oh, just smile and that'll make you happy. It's like a fun psychological fact. But it actually really works. So next time you're like having a bad day or you're just sitting there and you got kind of like RBF going on, you can just smile. You can look at somebody, you're like, hey man, what's up? You can start talking to them. It's pretty good. And hey, even if like you don't make a conversation out of that, you're just like, hey man. They say hey, then silence. Still better than what you usually do, right? So I just thought that was pretty good advice to share. Yeah. I hope you guys, whoever watches this, puts this into practice. And I hope your day goes better. Alright? I'm gonna see you guys. But like 2 people watching this. Have a good day.